Once upon a time, in a small village nestled among rolling hills, there lived a kind-hearted young woman named Maya. Maya was known throughout the village for her generosity and compassion. She would always go out of her way to help those in need, whether it was sharing her food with a hungry neighbor or offering a listening ear to someone going through a difficult time. Maya believed that true happiness came from giving and spreading kindness wherever she went. One day, a traveler passing through the village stopped to rest at a nearby inn. The traveler was weary and had very little money left to pay for a meal. The innkeeper, seeing an opportunity to make some extra coins, turned the traveler away, claiming there was no room for charity in his establishment. Disheartened, the traveler wandered the streets, unsure of where to turn. As fate would have it, the traveler stumbled upon Maya's humble home. Seeing the wariness in the traveler's eyes, Maya invited the stranger inside and offered him a warm meal and a place to rest for the night. Grateful for her generosity, the traveler shared stories of his adventures and the lessons he had learned along the way. Maya listened intently, her heart full of compassion and understanding. The next morning, as the traveler prepared to continue his journey, he thanked Maya for her kindness and asked her how he could repay her for her generosity. Maya simply smiled and replied, "Spread kindness wherever you go, and let the world be a better place because you passed through it." With those words, the traveler bid farewell to Maya and set off on his way, his heart filled with gratitude and a newfound sense of purpose. In the days that followed, the traveler kept Maya's words close to his heart. He made it his mission to pay forward the kindness he had received, helping those in need and spreading joy wherever he went. As he traveled from village to village, word of his good deeds spread, and soon he became known as the Wandering Samaritan, a beacon of hope and generosity in a world that sometimes seemed dark and cold. Meanwhile, back in her village, Maya continued her acts of kindness, never expecting anything in return. She believed that true generosity came from the heart, with no strings attached. And as she went about her days, helping those in need and spreading love and compassion, she inspired others to do the same. The ripple effect of her kindness touched the lives of many, creating a chain of generosity that stretched far and wide. One day, as Maya sat under the shade of a tree, reflecting on the impact of her actions, the wandering Samaritan returned to her village. He sought out Maya, eager to share the stories of the lives he had touched and the hope he had spread. The villagers gathered around, listening intently to his tales of compassion and selflessness. As the sun began to set, the wandering Samaritan turned to Maya and said, "It was your generosity that set me on this path, and for that I will be forever grateful. You showed me that a single act of kindness can change the world, one heart at a time." Maya's eyes filled with tears of joy as she embraced the traveler, feeling the warmth of his gratitude and the power of their shared mission. And so, the village of kind-hearted souls continued to thrive, each person inspired by Maya's unwavering generosity and the wandering Samaritan's dedication to spreading kindness wherever he went. Together they proved that true happiness comes not from what we receive, but from what we give freely and with an open heart. As the stars twinkled in the night sky, illuminating the path ahead, Maya and the wandering Samaritan stood side by side, united in their belief that generosity is the key to a life well lived. And as they looked out at the world before them, filled with endless possibilities and opportunities to make a difference, they knew that their journey was far from over. For as long as there were hearts in need of hope and hands ready to help, their legacy of generosity would live on, a guiding light for all who dared to dream of a brighter tomorrow.